name's Chris Hemsworth, and Limitless is a show about longevity, and it was an opportunity for myself to understand how to live a longer, healthier life. This episode was one of the scarier things I've ever done in my life. I was put through a number of different tests that were emotionally challenging, physically challenging, liberating as well, having completed it and still being alive. That was a plus. I had to walk out across a beam that was on top of a skyscraper, and I'm not great with heights at the best of times. So this was a fun one. So the shock episode we shot in Norway, one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to. The most memorable part of it for me was doing the actual swim, which is about 150 meters, I think, and I was in the water for 3-4 minutes, and it was 2 degrees Celsius, and that is imprinted on my body, mind, soul, all of it. I had my brothers there and a bunch of mates, and we surfed, and it was, shocking because we were being immersed in freezing cold water, but it was just such a beautiful, stunning place. Pretty incredible experience.
Chris, the cameras weren't rolling. We need one more take, mate. I'm never doing that again.
The fasting episode was horrible. I didn't eat for 4 days, and so I was just miserable and cranky and hungry, irritable, cranky, hungry, angry. Yeah, it wasn't the funnest thing I've ever done, but apparently it was good for me. The strength episode, we had a number of attempts at it. I had an injury one time and then a scheduling conflict another time. By the time we finally shot it, there had been so much build-up and a lot of anxiety and nerves, and I was just so thankful to have completed it and actually have completed the climb. I was having nightmares about it, thinking I wasn't going to make it and the show was going to be a waste of time, and I did it, so that was a plus. The memory episode was beautiful. We did a hike through the forest with a friend of mine, Otis Carey, and it kind of took both of us back to our childhood. There was something very nostalgic and beautiful about that whole experience. The acceptance episode, it was one of the most amazing things I've done. It was profound and unique, and I was forced to look at my own death, or the idea of what that would be and the effect that would have on myself and those around me. And it's not a situation that, day to day we have to sort of think about. And it started off as this fun documentary experience and ended up being far deeper and life-changing than I ever could have imagined. It's just a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. I've always had an interest in the health and wellness space, and like just about all of us, I want to live the best life I can and in the healthiest way possible. And there's so much incredible science now around longevity and how to live longer better. And this was an opportunity to bring all those people together and be a guinea pig throughout the series of different challenges and experiments and so on that would give me the tools and knowledge to live a longer, happier, better life. We shot this over 2 or 3 years. Initially, it was supposed to shoot over about a month. So it was quite challenging coming in and out of it like that. But I think the massive benefit for the show was the fact that as the show evolved, I was evolving, things were happening in my life and which were altering my state, my opinion on things. And so we had this beautiful growth throughout the show that I think we wouldn't have had if we had shot it in a compressed period. I hope the audience take away the same things I have from the show, which is the knowledge and the information we have available now to live a longer, healthier, happier life. And I have found that my experience shooting the show has been beyond beneficial and life-changing, and I hope that the audience have the same experience.